Bristol City, you are just like just the most stupid of clubs, but it has worked. The most dramatic of winners, the most unbelievable of goals right at the end as well. The most championship thing you'll ever see, and for once it has gone in our favour. An unbelievable away performance at the Den, and Bristol City have come away with all 3 points. You can tell I'm probably absolutely buzzing. The most archetypal away performance of all time, but bloody hell, we deserve that. We were unbelievable all game. We were so good. We were far the better side than Millwall. Millwall were really, really poor. Did not expect that at all from them. The team was Max in goal, back four of Tanner, Dickey, Viner and Campring. And can I say, they were utterly, ridiculously good. They were literally a wall at the back. They did not give Millwall anything. I know that you may look at the stats and go, but Millwall had 10 shots and 2 of them were on target. They were just, most of them were outside the box and well over the bar. Didn't really test the Max at all. And we were just outstanding defensively. Midfield three, it was Joe Williams, Matty James, who scored the winner, and Jason Knight. Up top, it was Sykes, who came into the side, Naki Wells, and Sam Bell as well. I genuinely can't remember one massive chance Millwall had. Maybe that Joe Bryan free kick, which went into the box like towards the end, and it was a knockdown, and it was quite fortuitous really for Millwall. Danny McNamara came in, and Harry Cornick has turned into Paolo Maldini with that block. Honestly, I don't know how he's managed it. He just literally just ran from the other side, Harry Cornick. Dan McNamara straight run at the ball. Max O'Leary obviously trying to make himself big at the near post, trying to make sure it doesn't go in. But after he kind of, flaps it away, he doesn't really have much time, so it probably was going to go in. Harry Cornick, unbelievable recovery block and prevented a certain goal, really. And that was quite late in the game, I think like 80 minutes odd. So unbelievable from Harry Cornick, who later on as well makes a pretty important contribution to the game. To be honest, it was a lot like Preston. The first half was quite cagey. It kind of felt a bit similar to Preston, and it felt like we're not going to get anything, in terms of going forward and attacking wise. But actually, we showed a lot of defensive resolve and showed that we can go away to Millwall and these, fairly high-end championship clubs who are going to be strong defensively, and we can hold our own, and we can show that we are fairly good at making sure we are solid, and then we can show threat on the counter-attack and the pace of Sam Bell, the kind of trickiness and directness, I suppose, of Mark Sykes, and we were quite good in midfield. Jason Knight and Matty James and Joe Williams all kind of picked up on the loose balls. George Tanner was absolutely outstanding in the first half, and in the second half he was brilliant as well. But the two standouts for me were Rob Dickey and especially Zach Viner. Those two are ridiculously good together at the back. They've had 90 minutes together in the Cup and in the League. They have been outstanding and were outstanding again, and they laid the foundations really throughout the game to go ahead and push City to win it. I can't praise the defence enough. We just did not allow Millwall to pick up on those second balls. We were really good in finding spaces, and when Nisbet or Watmore or Zian Fleming got on the end of those long balls, we were the ones most of the time, I'd say about 90% of the time, to get onto those second balls. And whenever Millwall did, they looked a bit of a threat, but we didn't allow that to happen, and that, in my opinion, was, again, such a crucial thing in order to frustrate Millwall, in order to make sure they were kind of on the back foot and allow us to get on the ball and dictate things. And for most of it, we had the more possession, we looked the more dangerous. At the start of the second half, it kind of looked like it was going to go peter out to a 0-0 draw, and it wasn't really going to take shape. But the changes we made, the 3 changes we made on 63 minutes by Nigel Pearson, was absolutely crucial. Cal Naismith came on, Anis Mehmeti came on, and Harry Cornick came on for Joe Williams, Naki Wells and Mark Sykes respectively. It kind of became a fluid 3 up top. And Cal Naismith kind of just fitted in alongside Matty James and Jason Knight in midfield to kind of provide the base for JMO and Knight to go and press and kind of hurt Millwall more. And those three changes were crucial. Anis Mehmeti off the left, some beautiful touches, some really, really good crosses into the box, some really dangerous situations as well. Once he came off the left, he kind of drove it. Sean Hutchinson went quickly past him using his pace, and then nearly put the ball right in the top, bottom right left-hand corner. So we know what Anis Mehmeti can do, and Harry Cornick, despite him again not really getting a goal and assist, his long throw-ins were absolutely crucial. 2 goals we've scored in the league so far, both have been from Harry Cornick's long throw-in. We have been, you could say, a bit fortunate with that, and that won't happen every week, obviously. But when those chances come, we've got to take them, and if we're using Harry Cornick's long throw-in to our advantage, we might as well take bloody advantage of it and score some more goals from it. That goal was unbelievable in terms of just sending the away end into absolute delirium. Harry Cornick right into the Millwall corner and puts one right in the box, kind of sends it up there. It takes a ricochet, I think, of Rob Dickie again, just like in the Preston goal. It goes right up in the air this time. It falls perfectly for Matty James, who kind of does a Zlatan Ibrahimovic and puts it, kind of turns and puts it right in that corner. Sarkic is kind of blinded, has no chance. And in the 94th minute, 5 minutes of added time, it was just the most brilliant goal and the perfect time to score as well. I also want to touch on our game management after that, because 5 minutes, as I said, are added on at the end, but we played up until about 6.5 because of the fact that we scored, and we wasted quite a lot of time as well. George Tanner, brilliant at game management, I want to say, and really our team now is a bit more street smart. I know it's only a couple of minutes, but still really, really good. Sending the ball into the corner, Anis Mehmeti, just generally driving up the pitch, getting the ball away from our goal. They didn't really have possession either, so just again, I want to touch on our game management. Absolutely brilliant. The main takeaways from that, absolutely brilliant defensively. Rob Dickie and Zach Viner as a pairing are just magnificent and have been absolutely brilliant for 3 games, really. And to be honest, the goals they have conceded, bit unlucky. Midfield was absolutely brilliant. The engine and the balance was really there. And again, I don't want to talk about him, but Alex Scott, without him, we were still really, really good. And Harry Cornick, despite all the disrespect and the slander he's getting, he was really good and really impacted the game in a really positive way. Anis Mehmeti off the left, I know he didn't get again a goal or assist, but again changed the game for the better. Took on his man when we were kind of lacking that down the left-hand side. Hayden Roberts, by the way, his technical quality is on another level. Some of the passes he was trying to attempt was ridiculous, and he nearly took to pull some of them off. His touches, brilliant. His constant neat eagerness to get off the pitch, just absolutely brilliant. So Hayden Roberts looks like a proper coup for us, and him and Cam Pring are happy with them. Any of them starting against Birmingham, but just generally handled the pressure really well. Dictated the game at our own tempo, and that's the reason why we won. Even if we scored the goal in the 60th minute and won 1-0, we totally deserved it because we were the better team the whole game. The Den is never an easy place to go, and Bush City have come away with 3 points and a 1-0 win. A clean sheet for Max as well, so absolutely over the moon. Can't complain in the slightest. Nigel Pearson, are you cooking something over there? Thank you guys very much for watching this video. Hit like if you haven't enjoyed my very positive match review. Hit subscribe if you want more Bristol City content in the future as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep safe, and I'll catch you all later. Cheers.